Hello everyone, this is Candy, the 614 Stitcher, and today is Thursday, September the 16th, 2021, and this is my Flosstube episode number 21. I would first like to thank and welcome all of the new subscribers to my channel. I appreciate the increase very much and comments that you have left. For my returning subscribers, thank you so very much for hanging in there with me and enjoying what I am stitching. I really appreciate all of you and your wonderful comments and the friendships that I have started because of putting out these videos. My camera is acting crazy again because I can tell by looking at it. So just hang in there with me. I thank you and appreciate you. I have had a very busy week. I met a new, she's not new, she's been cross-stitching since she was 9 years old, but I met a new stitchy friend here in my hometown, and we got together and had dinner and stitched together, and it is Mega Stitches 24. She is all over Instagram, so I'm sure most of you will know who she is. We had a great time. We went to my favorite restaurant, one of my favorite restaurants, which is Cracker Barrel, and she had never been there before, so it was really a good time. And we sat outside after we had our dinner. We sat outside and stitched on the bench. And if you also follow me on Instagram, you saw the pictures we put on Instagram. And it was really, really nice to meet somebody here in the city. I have all my stitchy friends in Cincinnati at Keepsakes, but it's also good to have someone here in my hometown that I could get with also. So that was very fun, and I would suggest you do the same thing. You know, I actually went into the StitchCon Facebook group and just put a feeler out if there was anyone in Franklin County that I could stitch with, and she replied, and we have been messaging back and forth, and we finally were able to get together on Sunday, and we had a great time. So I would encourage you to do the same. In other news, I also realized this past week about the Facebook rooms. I'm still a little foggy on it. But me and my friend Julie, who is in the magazine monthly group with me also, she created a room and invited me to it. I'm not really sure how it works just yet, but I'm going to be figuring it out because it was really great. We got together last Wednesday and stitched for a couple of hours together and got to talk and get to know one another a little better. And so I would also, if you are on Facebook, I'm not sure if they do it on Instagram because I'm not that big on Instagram just yet. I'm going to get there. But I would encourage you all to also look into different avenues of being able to get together with stitchers and friends, so that, you know, you're not just sitting at home alone. Sorry, I'm having some shoulder issues. You're not just sitting at home alone stitching. Because I was sitting right here where I normally sit. Julie was at her house. We had a great time, great conversation. We talked about different charts, and it was wonderful. So I encourage you to do that. Okay, so let's get into the stitching. I am still participating and enjoying ABCINGO. It has been so much fun. Several people now, 2, 3, 4, a lot of them are getting bingos every single day with the more the numbers are called, the more people that are getting the bingos. And so it has been great to see that, pardon me, and congratulate everyone. I did get a bingo last Thursday on the 9th. Like I said, Julie and I was in the Facebook room stitching, and I had her check to see if Carolyn had posted the letter, and she said yes, she did. And I yelled out bingo, because on September the 9th, the letter Y was called, and that was the letter that I needed for a bingo. And my chart, my Y was Oh Shell Yeah by Barefoot NeedleArts. And here's where it was when I posted the picture in the group for my starting point. And here is where it is now. So as you can see by that picture, I only had a very little bit of the brown done, which is the outermost part of, I'm trying not to spill my drink, the outermost part of this shell here. And so that is what I have gotten accomplished and was able to scream out bingo. I just screamed it out here in my house. I've only really, so I used to, at my job when we would be in the office, I was the caller. Twice a year we played bingo as a big group. It was different. And I was the caller of the letters, and it was a whole lot of fun. And so it was good to, even though I was, with Julie, I yelled out bingo, and we had a good laugh about it. So that got me to my bingo. And so on day 10, the letter was Q. And my Q is Winter Quakers. And I absolutely love this piece. This is the very first, what I consider extra large chart that I purchased when I went to Keepsakes. It was like the second time, and I purchased this chart. And so here's a picture of where it was when my starting point. And here is where I am now. So I started at the top, and I am putting in the insides of that snowflake motif. I am not using the called for Valdanis with this. I am using a thread conversion that Miss Susan at Keepsakes and I came up with, and I am stitching it on a 14 count gray Aida. And I really love this piece. It's a beautiful piece, and I really need to, like I said, I actually started that piece back in 2019. I was new to cross stitch even then still. And I had started watching the Sunshine Stitchers, and Gary had announced that for the first day of winter, the Garon group would be starting that. Consequently, they have started all of the Quaker seasons by Rosewood Manor. But I started it and then put it down, and now I am very happy to pick it up and get some progress on it. The next day was the 11th, and Carolyn called the letter C. And my letter C is for, out of this book. And the author of the book is Cari Buziah. I'm sorry. I know I'm butchering that. But that's what her name is. And this is what it will look like when it is completed. And this is where it was when I posted my pictures to the group. And here is what I have now. I worked on this whole complete sun all the way around, and that was an hour. So I am doing, you have a choice of either 1 hour or 100 stitches, and I am doing the 1 hour so that I don't have to count stitches. So that was my C. And it's actually, the name of this chart is called Beach Scene. And it is also on my acrostic for fun and games. So I need to put another hour into it to meet the acrostic. That was letter C. On the 12th, she called O. And my O is Octopus Biscornu by Tiny Modernist. And here's where it was when I posted my picture in the group. And here is where I did get to. As you can see, I have a pretty fair amount of his tentacles in. These two spots right here are where his eyes are going to go. I still have a lot of back stitching to do for this octopus. All of them, the back stitching is what pulls all the octopus together. And so I still have a lot of work to do on these, but I am still enjoying them. And this is being stitched, Octopus Biscornu is being stitched on a 16 count Ada in the by Fortnite Fabrics, and the name is Marigold. Marigold, that don't sound right. Morning Glory. It's a flower. Marigold, Morning Glory. They're all flowers. And so that was my O. On the 13th, the letter D was called. And my letter D is Stitch Cards Set D by Lori Holt. And this is the picture that I posted to the group. And here is my progress. So I started at the top. There's another little piece that I need to put on top of the bee skep. And I started this first flower. I also came down. So as it turned out, the day that she called this, I also had to go get my oil changed. And I took this right along with me. And so while I was waiting on my car, I put in these 2 lines of the border. So there'll be motifs that go in each one of these. The stitch cards on this, you can tell that they stitched them all separately. And I decided to stitch them in a picture format so that I could display them in one way or another. A lot of times they do them as pillows, but I thought it would make a really nice, not framed, but to maybe put on one of those clipboards so that, you know, I could display it that way. On day number 14 was the letter U, and my U is, sorry, Let's Be Frozen by Ursula Michaels. And this is where it was when I posted my picture to the group. And here is my progress. So I have really struggled with this piece, which is too bad because I have been collecting the Imaginating charts because I love the look of them. However, 90, maybe not 90, well, maybe 85 to 90% of this chart is back stitching. And I have done some back stitching, not very much, but you know, I've done enough where I thought, oh yeah, it'll be fine. I could do that. And I can do it, and I am going to do it. It's just going to take me a little while to get the feel of it. All of the back stitching, I mean, look at that snowflake right there. Do you see that right there? Isn't that beautiful? I love it. It is very fiddly. With this, you use one strand of floss to do the back stitching. And so I got on the YouTube and looked up back stitching letters, something like that. And although I didn't find that necessarily, what I found is how to start a back stitch. And the lady used a waist knot, which I had never done before. And so I was able to do this much using the waist knot method. So I'm really enjoying it. This piece will not be a rush through piece, however, but it is just for me. I decorate for the Christmas and January in blues and silvers, and so this piece is for me. And so I'm just going to take my time and be happy when it is completed and enjoy the process. So I am really loving it. I mean, and look at that snowflake. Can you just believe that I did that? Like, I could just be done now with just that one little snowflake, but I'm not. I know, I'm not doing that. So the next letter that was called, also, I still have more time to do on this. I'm going to put in another at least 30 minutes on this because it took me so long to get the hang of it. I just want to be sure that I have some progress moving forward. So I'm not going to leave it right there. I'm going to work on it some more, and I will probably try to get that done during those last 5 days of the month when we have our catch-up period. The next day, which was the 15th, the letter G was called, and my letter G is Garden Fairy, and it is in the Just Cross Stitch April 2020 magazine, and I am doing this top piece right here. It is going to someday be a gift for my best friend. These are her colors, and so I am working that. And here is the picture that I posted to the group. And here is where I am now. I have only managed to get in this little motif here. So I still have more time that I need to work on this also. I have decided when I showed this piece the last time, okay, there we go. When I showed this piece the last time, I was trying to decide if I wanted to go down on the sides or if I wanted to just jump right in and do the middle part. Well, of course, you can see I'm going down the side. So I am going to continue to just go down the side. And then once I get this side completed, I'm going to start in the middle. I don't want to do all of this and then do this and something be off. So that's what my plan of attack is now for that. But I absolutely love it. And this fabric is a fortnight fabric. It is a 16 counts. And I cannot remember what the name is. And for some reason, the card that I had with it, I can't seem to put my hands on it. So it is a beautiful fabric though. So I've shown it before. And that was day 15. So today, last night, last night, Carolyn called the letter L. And my letter L is Love and Joy by the October House. Yeah, October House Fiber Arts. And here's a picture of where it was when I posted to the group. And here's a picture. Here's a picture. And here's where I'm at currently with it. So I brought down, I ended up having to take out, I had this stitched already, not the square part in the corner, but I had it stitched down to where the square would start. And I ended up having to take that out because I had forgotten to add these lines. The one thing about this pattern is once I got going on the border, it was very easy for me to just keep going. It's 5 stitches, diagonal, 5 stitches down, 5 stitches, 5 stitches. And I had stitched this whole part and didn't even pay any attention to these extra 3 right here. So I took those out this morning and put this back in. I then came over and put the line, the border, on the bottom of the love. And I still have 30 minutes, give or take, to work on this for today. So I am going to come back up here, and there's another flower motif like this that goes over here, and I'm going to put that in for that time. I have then, because I like to work the border as I go, I have decided that since I am right here now, I'm going to come across, and I'm also going to start putting in this vine work. So I'm sure you'll see it again at the end of the month. Like I said, when I need to put more extra time in it, not extra time, when I need to finish up the time for it, it'll probably be in that last week of September when it is the catch up time. So the red flower that I was talking about is right there that I need to put back in. So also, this is on a 28 count Jobelin. This was one of the first pieces that I started after StitchCon when I came home, once I had learned how to stitch on 28 count. I absolutely love it. And this is a very beautiful colorway also. I don't know what the name of it is. I'm sorry. I am going to be looking into purchasing more neutral Lugana, and that might be I said Jobelin, but that might be a Lugana, because I really do enjoy stitching on it. I really do. So I have one more whip that is actually for WIPGO. And so this week's WIPGO is Christmas Sentiments. And I have only been able to put in a little bit of work on it because of ABCINGO, but whenever I can, I do. And so I completed the H. I put in some more of this border here, and I started the other H. So the wording is faith, hope, love, joy, and peace. And so this begins the hope. And the same with this, I am going to do the bottom border as I go across. I am usually a top left starter. There was nothing on the top left for me to start off at. So I started on the bottom, and it's really nice. It's going well. There's no difference. I don't going from the top bottom to the top. I guess it's just the way that you learn, and so I just have to wrap my brain around doing it a little different, and it's going fine. When I am actually going to continue working on this piece for this week. It will actually get 3 weeks worth of work, I'm hoping, because I was not able to put a whole lot of work into it this week. I am far enough along, I feel like, on the Liberty Chock Full pattern that I can just put it aside. I want to get the rest of the white done, so I might do one more week with it. But it's a summer piece, and so if I can get to a good point with getting the white stitches completed, then it'll just go away until March maybe, so that I can work on Christmas holiday pieces. So that's my Christmas sentiments, and she has not, it's still early in the day, and she usually calls the numbers anywhere between 8:30 and 9 o'clock my time. She's 3 hours ahead behind me, and so it'll be a while before tomorrow's numbers come out. And so that's where I am on my ABCINGO and my WIPGO. I did have a new start. So I joined Vicky Stitch and Button, and she started a hashtag, remember 911 Sal. I showed this last week, my project bag that I got from her. And the project that I chose, I went to the Etsy and I found this pattern. And I started it. I did get a start in on Saturday. And so far, this is where I am. I have the beginning part of the 9 So I just need to close up the 9 and then put the towers and the 0-1 on there also. And I am stitching this on a 28 count barely gray. Yeah, it's like, it may not even be gray. It might actually be a it is a very, very, very light blue. So it must be a Charles Craft that I bought at Joann's some time ago. So it'll be nice. I am going to continue stitching on this. It's a very important piece, and we should never forget. And so there are others participating in the SAL, so you can follow the hashtag and see all of the charts that others have chosen and follow the progress also. Okay, moving right along. I only have 2 pieces of haul. And the first piece is my quarterly mystery bag by Lynn X Stitches Creates. Isn't it cute? Look at her with her cute little glasses on and everything. This is a back to school theme. So everything in the bag had to do with science. The actual chart is the stem, and this is designed exclusively for this bag for a limited time by MI Studio Creates. And it's super cute. She does a fantastic job with her designs. It came with some gummy rabbits that I ate already, some tea, a little tape measure that I'm going to be putting in my stitchy bag because I'm always like, I need to measure something, and I have nothing to measure with. It also came with some great stickers because, you know, I've been putting stickers on everything since I've been doing the Magazine Monthly Challenge. I use stickers and washi tape to decorate my calendar book. And then the inside fabric is this wonderful mathematical equation fabric. And Lynn always does such a wonderful job. So thank you so very much, Lynn. I really love it. I was trying not to surf the Instagram when I knew that the bags were being shipped until I was able to get mine so that I could stay surprised. And the little kids on there doing all the science, math, I really loved it. And then the second haul that I received was my Floss Fix, which is Classic Color Works. The Classic Color Works from Fat Quarter Shop, the club. And this month was golden brown. And so the first color is chai. Brown hen, sorry. That's what you get for trying to read upside down and backwards. The next color is straw hat. Little house brown. Oh, well, it don't matter. Stepping stones. and cocoa bean. Again, these are a great way to build up your floss stash, and that is exactly why I'm in the club. Plus, it's nice to treat yourself to something every now and again, especially since, you know, I haven't bought clothes. I haven't bought anything. I don't even go anywhere to buy anything. I barely buy groceries, so it's good. It's good to get a little package in the mail every now and again. So that is my floss fix for this month. And that is all of my haul. So, plans. My plans are to keep working on whatever, I keep saying number, like she's pulling numbers or something. She's not. This is not the lotto. It is ABCINGO. My plan is to continue working on whatever letters she calls, and try to stay up. Right now, I have 3 projects that I need to get more time on. And so I need to make sure that I'm trying to really focus on getting my hour in on the day, so that at the end of the month, I don't have 15 projects that I still need to put time in on. So that is plan number 1. And then plan number 2 is also to work some more on Christmas sentiments, because I really want it to have some good progress too. Because next month I probably will just put it away for a while and take it off the scroll rod so that the fabric can relax. Plan number 3 is to work some more on the 911 project. Hashtag remember 911 Sal. And on the 19th, which is Sunday, yes, Sunday, I will be working on a stitch for Sweet Freedom, because I always work on her on the 19th of every month. So those are my plans. So now we're going to go on to giveaways, and I pre-recorded the giveaway portion right before I started this video. And so I'm going to insert that here. Hello everyone. This is the giveaway portion of the video. I thank all of my subscribers that left comments with the keywords in them. So I'm going to get started. I have already, as you can see here, loaded the URL from the video. And so now I am going to start with the words, the comment picker. And thank you so very much, and please excuse me. This is the very first time that I've done this. And so I am going to put in each one of the words and choose our winners. So I am going to, the first word I'm going to choose is sunflower. And get comments. And there are 13 unique comments. And now I am going to start. Jennifer Pappas. Congrats on 500, Candy. I love seeing your progress on your stitching with Albert in the background. I'd love to stitch the sunflower kit, as well as the autumn pattern. I love Garon Stitchery and girl power. Thank you so very much, Jennifer. I am writing your name down. Oh, I am taking, actually what I'm going to do is take a screenshot of it. Okay, and now I'm going to put in, oh, sorry. The next word I'm going to search for is autumn. And I'm going to get YouTube comments. There are 9, and start. Rhonda Wise, enjoy your podcast. Congratulations. 2, Sunflower. 3, Autumn Power. Garon, keep on stitching. Thank you so very much, Rhonda. I am taking a screenshot. The next word I'm going to put in is boo. That one should have probably been first, but I'm new to this, and I'm going to get comments, and there are 2. And so start. Drusina, Daniela, I am new here and really enjoy your video. I am participating in ABCINGO and love it. Autumn, Sunflower, Garon, Boo, Power. Thank you so very much. I am taking a screenshot of that. The next comment I'm going to look for is power. And there are 15 unique comments, and start. Deborah Pappas. Hi, Candy. Congratulations on reaching 500. I enjoy your Flosstube and stitching. Sunflower Autumn Power. Thank you so very much, Deborah. And the next word is Garon. And there are 17 comments. And good luck, everyone. Jody's Creative Corner. Oh my God, I am doing the Winter Snowfall 2. Your fabric you are using is gorgeous. What colorway are you doing? I am doing purple silver. I am pulling mine. I am pulling mine back out in a bit. The white stitching gets to me a bit, but I love this stitch. A sunflower is the perfect autumn flower. It is, I agree. I love the Garon, guys. Enjoy the floss. Happy stitching, my friend. Thank you so very much, Jody. Congratulations. I have my email in the description box below. please send me an email with your name, address, and what you won, and I will be getting it out in the mail to you as soon as I get your information. Thank you all so very much for participating. And now back to the regular video. Thank you. Bye-bye. Congratulations, everyone. I am really happy that you all commented and have won. The winners are for the Boo chart, Drucinda. I really hope that I'm saying your name correctly. I really do. The sunflower is Jennifer. Autumn chart is Rhonda. Power, the project bag, is Deborah. And the Garon gift certificate goes to Jody. I really thank you all so very much. I am so pleased that you all participated. And now that I know exactly how to do the YouTube comment picker, we should be having more giveaways soon. I will also be commenting on your comments so that you don't have to wait until the video uploads, because it could be some time, it's a little slow sometimes, so that you can get in the description box below is my email address. It is also mslck1470@gmail.com. And please email me your name and mailing address so that I can get your items in the mail to you as soon as possible. Again, thank you everyone for participating. It was really fun, and I really do appreciate it. And with that, I have said all that I needed to say this week. I want you to remember to take care of yourself. I'm going to let my video catch up. Uh, 9/11 brought back a lot of emotions for me, and I have been sifting through those emotions for this week. And so I want you to remember, my therapist told me this on Tuesday. Take the time to grieve or have the feelings that you have, because stuffing your feelings gets you nowhere. Because eventually you stuff them down so much that the slightest little thing could make you blow. And in this day and age, there are so many things that we stuff down. You don't want to explode on your family for something that they wouldn't even have a clue about. So remember to have your feelings. I'm very mad that my video is doing what it's doing. Remember to let your emotions out. You need to have the feelings that you have, and you need to be able to express them in a positive way. Even if that means you need to take 10 minutes and cry. Just remember that, because it is very important. As you know, I am still working from home permanently. And so I have to remember to do that for my own sanity. If I'm sad, I need to be sad and not try to brush it off or brush it over, sweep it under the rug, so to speak. So remember that this week. get out and enjoy some good, brisk, fresh air. The leaves are starting to actually change here, which is crazy to me. And take a walk. That always helps. I hope you all are doing so very well. I thank you for spending your time with me, and I will see you all next week. Bye-bye.